What's up, guys? Welcome to Blake's Garage. Today we got something new. This is freaking project FreE36. That's right, I'm talking about FreE36. This thing was absolutely free from a coworker. As you can hear, it's running, it's misfiring, doesn't run the best, but it is what it is. It has like sports components as far as like the body kit, from what I can tell. It's definitely like only running on maybe 5 cylinders right now. I don't know. It's a 328i 1997 vert. It's all there. This side is pretty good as far as like dings go. It's pretty clean on this side. So this thing is pretty nasty. I went ahead and hooked up the OBD2 reader that I have right here. Someone sent me out this a while ago, the Max Diag. It's an AWA tool, professional tool. Anyways, it's been working great on my ODB2 stuff, but as you can tell, this thing is pretty gross. It definitely needs cleaned up. So we're gonna do like just kind of project FreE36 stuff, where we're gonna do a full build, like budget build, if you will. Yo, dudes, all right, so this video is sponsored by E-Manuals, and I just wanted to talk to you guys about them real quick. So let's get down to it. This is actually super useful. It's not some Ring doorbell or something like that. E-Manuals is awesome. Why do I say that? Well, you can download any manual for any car, or well, really anything on here. You got agricultural, business, construction, education, marines. Like if you need your freaking lawnmowers manual, you can get it. Now, they do cost money, but you know, it's kind of one of those one-time purchase things, so that's pretty cool. I can get a 1998 full service repair manual on that car, and look at that, it's only $18.99. You can get an instant download, which is super cool, because you can actually like search these things. So let me show you real quick. Yeah, I have the whole 3 Series service manual, which is from BMW, and then I can search anything like oil drain. So if I want to know like the oil drain plug, boom, I could search it real quick. I'm looking at my oil drain plug, and then I can get like a little bit more info on it. Whoops. See right here, tightening torque for the oil drain plug, 25 Newton meters or 60 Newton meters depending on the bolt used. So you can see how that comes in super handy, and I use that on like, well, rebuilding the S52 in the E30. So anyways, link down below. Thanks to my sponsor, E-Manuals. Check them out if you guys do not have a manual for your car. It's awesome. I used it throughout the whole build of the S52 for the Bird E30, and I used it a lot to reference all those torque values, and nothing leaks. So anyways, let's get back to it. Outside's not too shabby. It's gonna need a front new fender. The interior is pretty damn gross. That is pretty destroyed, but it is Il manual, so I know everyone is really gonna appreciate that. Convertible, maybe they won't appreciate it so much, but hey, whatever, it's free. I already kind of polished this little area just really quickly, and as you can see, it shines up pretty good compared to how kind of gross this area is. So we will do a full paint correction and that sort of thing on the vehicle, and I'll get it really looking nice and get the new interior. It's gonna be basically like a budget daily build for now. I don't know if it'll go somewhere from there. We'll find out. Drop down in the comments below what you guys think, but I think it's gonna be like an eBay budget build, just because those are kind of fun to do, and it'll be pretty inexpensive and go along with the free theme. Now, it misfires. This thing was sitting for like 2 years, has 3/4 of a tank of gas in it right now. It's got this M52, and it's misfiring. I have a misfire on cylinder number 4. Also, it had a camshaft position sensor issue too, so that's this little guy right down here. Looks like the Vanos is kind of in the way. If you are to sort of remove that, it might be a little tougher than I actually thought. Vanos oil line leaking just a little bit like they always do. Not that big of a deal. Not sure if that's this full seepage or if it just needs a new valve cover gasket, but let's go ahead and pop this little cover off, the beauty cover. And yeah, I'm gonna first change the spark plugs. I also bought a coil pack for cylinder number 4. Once I kind of figure out how bad they are, that'll kind of determine if I just want to throw this coil pack on there right away. I know these cars have a pretty common issue with coil packs going bad, so you know, it's probably just that, honestly. It runs decently. The car is kind of warm right now because I was running it earlier. Gotta be careful with these break easily. This will be like a quick video on how to install new plugs. I got the iridiums right here. They're $7 a piece or something like that. Just try to get this thing running smoothly, and then once it runs, I'll put a little bit of effort into turning a free car into a, well, halfway decent car. Doesn't look like the oil cap is cooked or anything like that, as far as any white stuff, which would possibly be a head gasket. Don't drop those bolts. Here's your little cover. Alrighty, it's got those older style ones. Does look like they have taken these coil packs out before in the past. Now, number 4 is right here. Number 4 says number 4, number 5, number 6. So someone did this before. Not really sure why they label them, but hey, that's fine. We'll go ahead and try to do the spark plugs, see if those are the issue, and go from there. Now, as far as taking these coil packs off, it's pretty straightforward. This comes out. Now, OBD2 cars are a little different than OBD1 cars as far as the coil packs go. As far as I know, the wiring harness is different, so I think the coil packs are different. Let me know if that's incorrect. I don't know. I've never worked on an OBD1 car, so I don't know. My S52 swap and my E30 is OBD2. So let's first just, cylinder number 4 was giving us issues, so let's just go to cylinder number 4 first. Why the heck not, right? We'll just take off these 2 tins. Now, normally the one that goes bad is number 6 over here. Now, if you don't have a new coil pack, what you can do, it's pretty straightforward, is you just swap 2 coil packs and you see if the problem goes along with the coil pack. That is one of the easiest ways. You can also meter resistance in these coil packs with a voltmeter to see if they're good and what's not. So, oh, son of a bitch. Okay, that's awesome. Coil pack, I mean, it's definitely seen some heat, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and take that spark plug out now. Woo! Guy's definitely in there. Alright, so this is a 5/8 or a 16 millimeter, whatever you got, as far as the spark plug wrench goes. Okay. How we looking? We're looking like we got 4. And here, my gird, I do not even see an electrode on there. So you guys see this? We got those, I think these are like the Bosch. The gap looks pretty damn huge in between the middle, and there's literally like no, the little centerpiece right there. Looks like it's nil. It's not even sticking out anymore, if you can see that. So that is great. That means hopefully all it is spark plugs, really. Oh yeah, so I'm stoked on this. Alright, so 25 Newton meters on here on my torque wrench. I'm already at 25 because it's a pretty standard, pretty standard BMW torque. Let's go ahead and, now obviously this isn't like 100% correct. You guys are going to say that because of the obvious giant extension, but I'll get it right about where it needs to be, so that's perfect in my opinion. If you guys are bummed on that, wham. Anyways, okay, so yeah, and I also checked the gap on these, and that looked to be good. God, I'm using the bolts, man. Using the bolts. Let's go ahead and throw that back on. We're gonna put the coil pack back in it, and we will replace the other plugs real quick. I don't know if that one's gonna be hard to get off, but can't be too bad. Nice that they're all labeled, because like I was saying, if this tends to drip, what you can have is an issue right over here to where it leaks right into cylinder number 6, and this little coil pack poops itself. So these things are pretty hot. I am seeing like a little bit of, I don't know if that's any sort of corrosion right there. That could have been previous water issue. Not sure, but I'll go ahead and just throw all the coil packs in a little spot. and then we'll get these new plugs in here. Try to fire it up. Oh yeah, so also the battery is dead. I do have a good Optima battery. I'm just gonna put an Optima red top that I have from one of my E30s into the car. See how it does. It's not the proper battery, so wah. I know it's not the proper battery, but guess what? It's most likely gonna work and not have any issues because it's higher cranking amps and all that stuff. Okay, so same look, just a little bit better on this, just a little bit better like in the middle. But do you see the little like these are the electrode straps. I forget what the middle is called. Let's just call it the electrode. That doesn't really have anything on it, so. Boom. Get that one in there. All right, guys, so spark plugs are all in. Hooked up the coil packs again. Started up the car. My camera ran out of memory. My hat's off because I'm looking dirty. Anyways, I was getting hot. So, if we put the key in, it does still get a check engine light. But, as you can see, that is not too shabby of an idle. I warmed it up already. That is pretty dang smooth right there. I do have my little like code reader situation down here, and I'm reading a camshaft position sensor, bank 1 or whatever. There's really only one, or bank A or something. So possibly that can refer to just having low battery voltage. That should be this guy right here, this little sensor. I can't even tell if it's, honestly, I can't even see if it's hooked up. It's kind of scary because there's a fan right here. Anyways, I think it's like right underneath the intake manifold, if I remember correctly. So it goes underneath there, and that's for the intake. So I guess I'm gonna like check the oil on this thing. Sounds pretty decent. I mean, I'm hearing the injectors ticking away, which is pretty standard. Oh, that's gonna be an issue right here. So we got an intake boot rip. So that's obviously gonna be an issue. So I need to replace that. Maybe I'll just tape that bad boy up real quick. So that's not a good scenario. All right, guys. So Project FreE36 runs awesome. I just cruised it around the block. It runs super smooth now. So it was just the spark plugs. Those things were just totally tossed and totally bad. So yeah, now we can give the car a little bit of love, but check out the next episode where I'm gonna go ahead and do like a full detail of at least the outside at first. The inside is still slacking. We can't really detail garbage. We can detail some other stuff. Maybe I'll hit some of the interior pieces like dash and things like that. But I think for the next video, I'm gonna get this window rolled up and then do a video on cleaning it up. So make sure to subscribe, guys, if you have not. New Project FreE36, the budget E36 build. Let's do it. Last time we did the S52 build on the E30, took a while because, well, it's kind of a big budget build and I don't really have a big budget for this channel. So yeah, anyways, wrench on, guys.